Okay. Well, hello and good morning, everybody. My name's Molly Guile, and I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne, and I'm super excited to be here today with my friends Cait and Mary Kay from Ohio. I live in Reno, Nevada, so we're kind of worlds apart, but with technology, we get to be together. And Cait is a consultant with Arbonne as well. And I just wanted to ask them a little bit. They have some unique circumstances, so they were willing to share a little bit of their story. And you know what, you guys, why don't we start out with why you chose Arbonne? What did you like about it, or what drew you to it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start. So I have tons of food allergies and tons of medical issues, and I was just having problems with a lot of the products and ingredients that were in products that I was consuming and using. And it was pretty much a nightmare for a while for me just living a normal life. And, I was afraid to try a lot of things. And I remember we got Arbonne, and I think it sat on the counter for like a week because I was still like researching everything because I was afraid to try it. Because my reactions were, so severe that it was scary for me to try something new. And I remember the first thing we tried was the protein shake. And obviously with my, food allergies, protein was a huge thing I was missing in my diet. So I knew that was going to be huge for me if it worked. And I can't remember which one of us tried it first, but we were like, oh my gosh, this is really good. So not only was I like having not having an allergic reaction to it, like it was the best thing. Like I thought I was in heaven. I couldn't ever drink like milk or milkshakes or anything like that. And we just mixed it with ice and almond milk. And I was like, I thought I was having, a milkshake that was, I don't know, I was so excited and it was so good. And we just were like, wow, we got to try more.
And we should say that our protein shakes are dairy-free and soy-free and gluten-free and non-GMO and free of all kinds of things probably. So they really aren't milkshakes, but they're milkshake-like.
Right.
Cait.
Right. But like when I first tried it, that's what I thought of. That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel normal. I feel like I can actually enjoy something that other people enjoy. And, but it was safe for me. And that's what my issue was. Like nothing was safe for me. I like needed I don't know, everything had to be special, to be like, okay for me to use. So we just kind of gradually started trying more products and fell completely in love with everything. And,
I feel like Arbonne kind of chose us because, when your child is hurting, it just hurts so hard, so much, so deep. And I tried so hard to find out what is upsetting her, what's the problem, because we were having life-threatening issues where we would be at the ER with these extremely bad abdominal pains or allergic reactions with swelling that were compromising our breathing passages. And it was just, what is causing this? What's happening? And the doctors really didn't know. And so all I could think of is it has to have something to do with the food. Mm-hmm. And so we started reading every label. And I said, I know you're not getting enough protein. We've got to get protein in you. So I found gluten-free, dairy-free protein bars. And I remember bringing you one to work. And immediately she had an allergic reaction. We ended up in the ER. And I'm like, but I read every ingredient and there was none of this in it. So then we found Arbonne. And in researching it, being that the protein is plant-based and the pea protein, I think it was, and it's so much easier to digest, we were afraid for the protein because of the reactions that she had had. And then when she was able to have that, it was like, oh, just such a breath of fresh air because I knew she was getting what she needed when she got that protein.
And I think that was a big thing too, is like not being able to trust the labels in the US. That was really hard because I was like, wait a minute, like, am I crazy? Because this bar clearly said like gluten-free, dairy-free, but for some reason, it was probably the worst reaction I had. Mm-hmm. And it was immediate. And, I was walking into work and I had to go right to the hospital. It was terrible. But like that was my life for a while. And it was just, you can't live like that. And until Arbonne, came into our life and actually allowed me to like live my life. And that's like why we're so in love with it and so passionate about it, is because it really is, you know, safe. And it's something that has given me so much time back too, because we don't have to read labels on everything. We don't have to spend hours in aisles, like looking at the back of all the ingredients. And it's totally been life-changing for.
And what an education. I mean, because I don't think, you know, as a mom, I didn't realize that when you put things on your skin, how that does get in your system and how that you can have reactions to that. So just like lotions and
like the shampoo, I remember I thought I was allergic to water. I remember getting out of the shower and I went to my mom and I'm crying and I'm just like, look at me, like, because I was like so swollen and I just was like, what is going on? Like, and I told her, I'm like, I'm allergic to water. And she's like, you can't be allergic to water. Half of you is water. And I'm like, well, I'm allergic to myself. Like, and it was like, we didn't know that all of those things were in products and that was so like toxic to me and making me have those reactions, because, you know, it's scary, you know, brushing my teeth, just like things that you just take for granted that, you know, a lot of people don't have as sensitive reactions to as I do. But like, you know, over time, it makes me think, okay, everyone needs this, because what is this doing down the road? And,
exactly.
you know, you see all these, you know, diagnoses, new things that like you've never heard of before, you know, and it's just really scary. And it's kind of a blessing. I think we've been able to look at it as more of a blessing with Arbonne, because it's made me so much more aware and us so much more aware that we feel like we can help others be more aware of it. And just
and I wish we would have known about this when she was young, because I do think, you know, just the whole everything you're putting into the system and the anxiety and all of that builds. And I think to myself, you know, what's that doing to internal organs? And I just feel like every time we have a friend or somebody that has a new baby, boy, we get them that new baby, that all the lotion and the shampoo and the sunscreen and everything. And it's just, you feel like, oh my gosh, if you start out with this, how wonderful that is for your child.
Oh, that's so cool, Mary Kay. What are some of your other favorite products? I know you love the protein. Sounds like you use the shampoo. What are some other favorite things?
I love the makeup.
Yeah.
I just really started that, maybe 6 months ago or so. Love the makeup. That, especially the concealer. I was telling Caitlin, wow, that new concealer that they just started with, that really covers up a lot, which is a great thing.
The scrub, the hands.
Oh yes, that hand scrub.
The new Rescue and Renew hand scrub.
I love that too. I love the smell of that.
And those bath salts. I mean, I really feel like, in fact, I just got those. My mother, I was the only one in town, and she had a massive stroke, and it was just a really difficult time. And my Arbonne package came with my bath salts and then the hand lotion and scrub, and it was so nice. I said, it was such a needed package at just the perfect time, because it was rescuing me. You could just have a few minutes and it was all good.
Yeah, that was like right when we got back from Vegas. So she had just gotten the, you know, I want it all, and then it came and she was like, oh, this is like the perfect timing.
So I've been staying with my mom to help her and bring all that protein. I said, Mom, we got to have our protein powder. 85 years old. She loves it.
That's great. I love that. What's your favorite way to have the protein, Mary Kay? Well, how do you like to drink it?
I like to put it with almond milk and then throw in a couple frozen strawberries. Mm-hmm. And that's my
simple. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
And you know, it's not just been us, it's been my whole family. Like my sisters both have little ones, so they love, oh my gosh, like she'll send me pictures of the kids like just begging for it, and like if she doesn't share hers, or it's just Quinn's not talking yet and he'll point to the cupboard that has the Arbonne in it.
That's so cute.
And I pull it out, and he just is so excited. He could down that stuff in no time flat, which is wonderful because, you know, it's good for him.
Yeah.
The other thing is, you know, there's a lot of babies, as she did too as a baby, the eczema. And I love that. Is it oil? So it's that
the conditioning.
The conditioning oil is wonderful for that. And of course, that baby package with the lotion in it in the baby wash is really nice too. Really, I can't. I've loved everything.
That's kind of how I started. I was like, I tried a little bit and I really liked it, and then tried a little more and I'm like, oh, I really like this too. And thought it would be a good idea to share it with other people. So you guys, thanks so much for sharing your story. Is there anything else that you wanna share with people that are gonna watch this today?
Yeah, I know. I can't think of anything.
No, I think it's just such a wonderful product, and it's just so wholesome and good and long term. I can't. I'm just so thankful that we found it, or it found us.
That's so cool. Well, I can't wait to get to Ohio this summer and share a protein shake with you guys. How about that?
Perfect.
Fair enough.
No bake cookies, right?
Yeah, that's right. Our no bake greens cookies. Actually, Cait, everyone loved them. Oh my God.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I can't wait
I think Mark's been kind of sneaking the most of them. All right, you guys. Cheers to healthy living and cheers to Arbonne. Thank you so much.
Bye, Molly.